you. I've been wanting to be on your show for a year. I love this show. Is it not great?
Oh, thanks. That's very sweet, Valerie.
No, I just love it. I love that you know Rip Taylor and you remember the stuff that he says.
Yeah, well, you know, comedy was powerful in my life. Yeah. Always healing and comforting.
Your mom.
My mom.
Oh.
What a character, huh?
I love her.
Valerie, she just cracks me up.
I love her. Yeah, she's pretty funny. Like old Bonnie, Halloween.
Yeah, that was her very funny joke. Me in my 80s with her wig. And then she lost it within 3 seconds, and we have no idea where it went.
Oh, really?
Into the abyss of the house.
Oh, the ear, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, what? Yeah.
God.
So you hear this all the time, how fabulous you look. But you to me,
thank you.
You've always looked great.
Thanks.
I mean, at any weight you were, but I know, definitely from a personal standpoint, the weight thing, I just know. And I can't imagine having grown up in this business, because I know what it's done to me even as an adult, where you don't really want to think that way, and you don't want to feel like you're that shallow, but it affects you.
It does. You don't want to think that, oh, it's not just about my body, but, you know, it's the first thing people judge you by, you know. But I don't know that it's been in the being actually in the business that made me more aware of my body, or is it just, unfortunately, knowing teenage girls, the teenage girls that I know, it affects them too, and they're not even in the business. So I don't know what that stupid voice we have in our head that doesn't tell us the correct thing.
That's true, and it's definitely, I do think it's bigger now than it's ever been, though, because
you think?
I think it's the inundation of, you know, there's images constantly in our path. Yeah. Because when I'm in Chicago, I don't worry about it.
It's because in Chicago it's so freaking cold, you're all covered up.
Oh, thanks a lot. Wow.
No, I love Chicago. I love Chicago.
No, I of course took it personally that I would need to be covered up.
No. I was no, don't go there.
No, I don't. But of course I do.
Right.
Human nature.
If someone says they compare you to somebody, if you think they look heavier, then you're like, oh, do I look that? So yeah, I know what you're saying. I made no sense just then, didn't I?
No, you always make sense. But the thing is that isn't it tough to be on this journey?
I'm like scared about touching my hair now.
Why? Because that lady.
Because of the lady.
Yeah, well, you're a teenager.
I'm not. I'm older than you.
Teenagers.
I'm older than you. Yes.
There's no. Oh God, you just ruined my day. Please.
I'm so afraid. I keep touching my hair, and I've got to stop. Stop it.
Yeah, but you have that luxury, Valerie, of that very young, like Sally Field type of face and look.
I love her.
And Annette Funicello, you know, like that. Well, it is ageless. It's an ageless look.
I'm gonna float out of here with my head like all this side.
You keep losing weight, you're gonna float wherever you go. So, what is it? I mean, when you call so much attention to the actual journey of weight loss, doesn't it make it like? Do you think about it all the time? Are you worried about it all the time? Or
I don't know if I think about it all the time. Oh, the bikini, yeah. Thank God winter's here. I don't have to put it on for at least 6 months, right? I think about it probably no more than I've thought about it for the 30 years I've been dieting. I mean, it's just always that constant grating thing in your head, like, should I put this in my mouth, or or after you've put it in your mouth, should I have done that? I think it's always going to be that way. This is the first time I've actually kept weight off as long as I have, though. So is that real wood? No.
Of course it is.
I think I'm just, I don't know, 95% of people who lose weight gain it back within 5 years, and then some. They gain back more.
Wow, that's
so I don't want to be that statistic anymore. So I'm going to work.
If you've changed your metabolism.
Well, I'm running now.
Oh wow.
I run a lot more.
Is that okay for you? I mean, is that? Well, I don't know.
Not that old.
No, I mean running does take a number on our bodies.
I ice my knees when I'm at the end of a long run. I'll ice my knees, but it does. I mean, yeah, you start to feel it.
Yeah, well,
but it does. It keeps the weight off a lot easier. You know, that obviously food is 80% of it. But
exercise too has such a great emotional benefit.
It does.
Yeah, I always feel better if I get that walk in before I come in the morning.
That's true. But I want to slit my wrist during the first 20 minutes of running because it's like hell.
I don't know if I could run. I think that would be.
You'd be surprised. Because Christopher, who I did the DVD with, he said, I'm going to make you a runner. I'm like, no, you're not. You're so not going to make me a runner. And he did. I'm going to run a marathon next year.
Are you? Is that
I haven't run it yet. I say I'm gonna.
Yeah, but that's how you do it. You say it out loud, and then it becomes, reality if you keep working towards it.
I ran a half marathon in July, and I did pretty well. I was pretty proud of myself. So I figured the next goal, a whole one.
Wow. You know what? I would love to say I'm going to do it with you.
Would you?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
I would do it with you.
That would be so... You have 6 months.
6 months?
You have 6 months to train. That's what you need, 6 months to train.
Okay, 6 months.